Hey, good morning. It's Incident Meteorologist Andy Gorelow coming to you from the Calf Canyon Herndon Peak South Zone for your weather update today. So, just taking a look at what we've got going on this morning. This is a current satellite imagery, and you can see plenty of clouds over the area this morning. This cloud deck was basically a little further west yesterday, but everything is kind of pushed off to the east today. We've been seeing some light rain over the past 24 hours, and currently we're seeing some light rain out there now, which is definitely good news for the fire. So just taking a look, this is a visible satellite imagery. This comes to you from about 22,000 miles in space, and just kind of a snapshot of what's going on currently. So if we can go to the next image. So what I wanted to show you here is over the last 24 hours, we have seen a decent amount of rain, especially over the western sections of the fire. Anywhere from a quarter to half an inch of rain has fallen over those western edges. And the good news with that is that's basically where the most active fire was located. So very beneficial rain. And the other good news is all this rain has been coming slow and steady. We haven't seen any significant, any heavy rain, flash flood type rainfall on our fire so far. So that's been good news. The slow and steady is perfect for this type of fire. And if you look over on the other side, that's our 3-day rainfall total. So as you can see, we've had quite a bit of rain, especially on that western edge of the fire, just around 3/4 of an inch, some places a little bit more. But we have definitely seen some beneficial rains over the past several days as this monsoon push has come into the area. Next slide, please. So just a forecast. What we're looking at is we have high pressure still centered over the central part of the country. Really deep low pressure on the west coast over Nevada, California. And when you combine those two, we got the clockwise pattern around the high is drawing up that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and the big trough over the west coast is pulling up moisture from the Gulf of California. And so with that, we are definitely seeing plenty of moisture coming into our area, and that's why we've been seeing showers and thunderstorms over the past several days. Going into Wednesday, this big trough, as you see here, actually weakens, and now we're just left with the big high pressure. So we still have some moisture coming in, but the high is strengthening, and eventually we'll start moving back towards the west. So over the next few days, we're going to start continue to see plenty of moisture coming into the area. We go through today. We might have a little bit of a down day tomorrow when it comes to rain, but we're really thinking that Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be our wettest days for the fire. As that trough goes, we have plenty of moisture in place, and we'll take a look at that in a couple of slides. But just wanted to show you the forecast for Wednesday and where that high pressure is located, and we're still seeing that moisture being pulled up into our area. Next slide. So here's a precipitation forecast for the next several days. Here's today. As you can see with the red circle, that's basically where we are. We are expecting showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. So some decent amount of rain, not everywhere. During monsoon season, a lot of times some places will get rain, some places won't. But we are expecting more numerous showers and thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. One thing we'll certainly have to watch for with those heavier thunderstorms is the potential for flash flooding. So definitely something we're keeping an eye on. But as you can see, we have plenty of moisture over the area today. So as we go into Monday, we actually a little bit of a down day coming into Monday. We still have a chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms, but most of the precipitation is actually expected to stay a little further south on Monday. So like I said, we're still looking at a chance of thunderstorms and showers tomorrow, but not as great as what we're seeing today. But as we go into Tuesday, that's when we're really starting to get concerned with the heavier amounts of rain. Moisture band sets up. We have a little weak weather disturbance kind of pushing up. And sometimes when you mix that with all the moisture, we can really see widespread heavy rain producing thunderstorms. So Tuesday into Wednesday are the 2 days we're going to be watching for potential of very heavy rain. But we do ramp up that day on Tuesday. So you can kind of see today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. And then the total precip we're looking for forecasted through Thursday for our area is pretty significant. We're looking at anywhere from possibly 3 to 5 inches. That can be a significant amount of rain. It's not going to be everywhere, maybe just the higher peaks, but we are looking for definitely quite a bit of rain potential through Thursday. If we go to the next slide, please. So just a thunderstorm threat guidance. As you can see, we do have a high category today, basically 60% or greater. Like I had mentioned, we kind of dropped that chance a little bit on Monday down to about a 40 to 60% chance. But then by Tuesday through Thursday, those chances increase once again. So we'll definitely see a better chance of seeing thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday. Next slide, please. So by Friday, what happens is that high pressure we had been showing you, which is over the central parts of the country, will expand and kind of move back towards the west. And when that happens, a lot of the moisture gets pushed basically further west. So we're kind of cutting off a lot of that flow from the Gulf of Mexico. Now, underneath high pressure in the summertime, some of the moisture can get trapped underneath the high for daily thunderstorms. But we're not looking at thunderstorms quite as widespread as what we're looking at for the next several days. So that high pressure, when it comes back, it tends to dry us out a little bit. We'll start to heat up, and the relative humidity will start to drop somewhat. So if we go into the next slide, this is just kind of the trend I was kind of mentioning. This is your dew point, shows you the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. But you can see it's fairly high over the next several days. But as we trend towards the end of the week, that line kind of starts heading downward, which means we start to dry out. Same thing with the relative humidity. You can kind of see the trend towards the end of the week, we start drying out. Now, we're not looking to be as dry as what we were several days ago. That was really, we were seeing single-digit RHs. But this, we are definitely going to start drying out, but not like we saw in the past. And then down here with the precipitation forecast, you can kind of see the daily precip chances pick up really on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then decrease somewhat for mainly just isolated showers and thunderstorms Thursday through Saturday. So still looking at Tuesday and Wednesday as being our best days for heavy precipitation and widespread precipitation showers and thunderstorms. Next slide, please. So just showing you our weather matrix. When you look at this, this is just a forecast over the next several days, 6 days out. And the more green you see, the better. That's what we want to see. The conditions for burning are very low. Anytime you see those red or extreme burning conditions, it's something we don't want to see. But the good news is we are seeing a lot of green on the map. So we're not trending right now back towards that hot, dry condition. We will trend drier. You can see the RHs actually do drop, but we're not heading into that pattern where we saw extremely dry conditions. So that is somewhat good news. So we do keep a chance of showers and thunderstorms every day for the next 6 days. And the next slide, please. Okay. And I appreciate it. And that's your weather update for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.